Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my Plaid Stallion Candle Company sampler set review. I've been working on this for about probably since I've gotten it, probably like a week and a half. I wanted to get this done and out for you guys as quick as possible. Like I said in my last video, this is a sampler pack. It is free. You only pay $4.99 for shipping and you get 11 cents. So that's pretty decently priced in my opinion. And I feel like it was really well worth it. Now, like I said in my last review video for Wolf Wicks, I do write down all my reviews and stuff in this little diary from Harry Potter. So I figured I'd let you guys know. So let's start off with the first one. The first one we have here is Pink Meadows. Now, to me, this has a fresh cut tulips and lilac scent, blend. It does really smell like fresh cut flowers in the spring, with a slight touch of a greenery note, not grassy, but I don't know how to explain it without being a grass note. It's definitely a beautiful fragrance that I would melt all through spring, maybe even the beginning of summer. This will be a really good transition scent from winter to spring. Very, very pretty. It smells like fresh cut flowers. Like I said, it does have that slight touch of greenery to it. This will be super pretty in a perfume, in my opinion. I really love lilac scents and tulips. I just think it's such a pretty fragrance. Now, the strength of this one blew me away. This is definitely a 5 out of 5 strength. This was super, super strong. The throw was very good as well. It probably lasted about 7 to 8 hours. So just out of this little wax melt, it was amazing. And just for information, in case I have a lot of new subscribers, I do use 24-watt hot plate warmers. That is all I use. I use the Mainstays one from Walmart, and I do have some warmers from Big Lots, but I don't really use bulb warmers anymore. I mean, this one right here is a bulb warmer, but it's never on. In my opinion, they just don't get hot enough. And I have wax in here. When I do have wax in here, I've changed the bulb already. The bulb is what is used for this warmer, but it doesn't get hot enough, so it doesn't melt my wax. It will only melt like this much, and then out here will still be, there's dust on it because I don't use it. That's kind of gross. But it doesn't get warm enough, so it doesn't melt over here, and that's my issue with bulb warmers, and that's why I don't like to use them. Maybe the dish is too big. I don't know. I just don't want to spend the time and energy on that. I'd rather have the hot plate warmer, so that is what I use, in case you're wondering. I do have an old Glade, but that is still 24 watt. So that was Pink Meadow. Sorry, I kind of went off topic, but because I have a bunch of new subscribers, I want to let you know what kind of wax plates I use, and that is what I use, in case you're curious. You can always leave me comments below. I reply to every single one of them. At least I try. Alright, the next one we have here is Deo. And this one is good for the first 3 hours. But then it turns into a perfumey type of banana, which is really weird. It starts off creamy, like a banana cream pie without the crust. And then it has a weird undertone to it. It turns really, like I said, kind of perfumey. It's really, really strange. I don't get any perfumey type scent. I'm thinking it might be the wax. I'm not sure what they use. It seems like it's kind of a soy wax, but it also seems a little bit of paraffin. Maybe they use a blend, or some they just use soy, one or the other, because a couple samples I got were really, really soft. If you watched my haul, they were really soft, I could squish them, and some were harder. So I'm not sure if some are paraffin and soy, or there's a mix. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is really weird. It has a really weird undertone. The first 3 hours, like I said, it smelled amazing, but then it started to smell really weird. The strength is about a 3 out of 5, and the throw, it only lasted about 5 hours, so that was kind of disappointing. I would not get this one again. Alright, the next one we have here is Sweet Infinity. This, I do not like this at all. At all. On warm, it smells like a very plasticky, artificial coconut with a slight fruit note in it, maybe like a cherry. It's very, very waxy, and it made me sick to my stomach. I would not recommend this to anyone, but that's just my opinion. Some of you might love it. I don't care for artificial coconut that smells waxy. It just turned me off to it. It was gross. The strength, however, was pretty good. I gave it a 4 out of 5. It lasted about 6 hours. Alright, the next one is Maldives Mist. This, on warm, I definitely pick up the slight acidic sweet pineapple. Then the very strong jasmine note. I don't pick up any lavender on warm. I don't think I picked it up on cold, if I remember correctly. Honestly, I don't know. It's a very, very sweet floral. Would I get this again? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. The strength on this one was about a 3.5 out of 5. The throw was pretty good. It lasted about 6 hours, which I like my wax to at least last 6 hours. I feel like that's a good enough time length, to get out of wax. Alright, the next one we have is Tack Room, and I do not like this at all. Another one that I can't stand. It smells exactly the same on warm as it does on cold. The leather note is a lot stronger on warm though. I melted it by itself to give it a fair review. In my haul video, I said I would probably blend it with something. I did not. Like I said, I wanted to give it a fair review and do it on its own. I just can't do leather. It makes me sick. I don't like it at all. The throw, 5 out of 5. If you like leather, you will love this. It lasted about 5.5 to 6 hours, so again, not bad. Alright, moving on to the next one, and this is the Den. This is a very earthy and rich tobacco scent. You pick up a slight burnt woodsy note to it. It kind of gives an outdoor feel. The cognac is definitely weaker on warm than cold sniff. Not my favorite, but it wasn't bad. I gave it a 4 out of 5 for the strength, which is pretty good, or 4.5 out of 5, which is really good. The throw was about 5 hours, I want to say. Yeah, and I wouldn't get this again. It's not my favorite. Alright, the next one we have is not another one that I don't like. It's Humble Abode. This I do not like at all. Not one bit. This straight up smells like red hot cinnamon. I don't pick up anything else from it. The throw was a 5 out of 5. Very, very strong. If you like red hot cinnamon, you will like this one. I do not. It gives me a headache. And the strength, or it lasted about 5 hours. 5 to 5.5 hours, sorry. But yeah, I don't like it. Like I said, if you like red hot cinnamon, this is for you. I personally do not. Alright, the next one we have is one of my favorites from this sampler set. This is Double Windsor. And see what I'm saying? This is one of the really, really soft wax. I'm not sure. It seems like soy wax. I could be wrong. But I don't know. I couldn't find anything on the website, so okay. This smells absolutely amazing. Definitely a sexy man cologne scent. The mandarin is non-existent on warm. I get a touch of leather, not too much, which I'm very pleased about because like I said, leather gives me a headache, it makes me nauseous, and this one is very light on that leather. I get a touch, like I said, a touch of leather and a woodsy musk. It's a very sexy kind of man in the woods, rugged, very, very, very strong. I gave it a 5 out of 5 for strength. It was amazing. It's one of those ones that will blow you away in a medium to large room. This throw, it lasted for about 6 to 6.5 hours, which is great. I would definitely get this one again. This one stood out to me. Alright, the next one we have, we're almost done guys, so stay with me. The next one is Tunnel of Trees. Now I thought this would be pine, but it's not pine at all. The only thing I get on warm is a green floral. I don't pick up any woodsy note to it at all. It's a very, excuse me, very clean and fresh. The throw, it was decent, probably a 3 to a 3.5 out of 5. It lasted not that long, probably about 4 to 5 hours. This also had a weird kind of undertone to it. I'm not sure if it's the wax they use. Again, I wouldn't get this one. There are other like tree scents or floral greenery type scents I'd rather have. Alright, the next one we have is Aurora. And this is a very beautiful, sweet floral with a slight hint of like an orange zest. Now, I didn't pick up any citrusy notes that much on cold as I do on warm. I definitely pick up a slight zesty note, maybe an orange, maybe a little bit of lemon. This is my favorite out of all of them. I would love, love, love this as a perfume. It is beautiful on warm. If you could pick this up, if you get the sampler, let me know your thoughts on this particular scent, or all of them, it doesn't matter. But I absolutely love this. It's such a pretty, feminine, sweet floral. It's not too heavy on the floral, so if you're worried about that, it's not like it will knock you out. It's light, but it's also strong, if that makes sense. Like, you definitely get throw out of it, but it's not like something that will give you a headache or anything like that. If you're sensitive to florals, then maybe, but it's really, really pretty. The strength, I gave it a 4 out of 5, and it lasted about 7 to 8 hours, which is really surprising, being it's not the strongest on cold sniff, but, you know, you never know with wax. And the last one we have here is Belvedere. This is a nice cologne scent, very manly. I get a slight woodsiness to it. The leather is almost non-existent in this one. I do smell a touch of floral. This one is okay. I wouldn't order this one again. The strength is about a 4 out of 5. It lasted about probably 5.5 to 6 hours. But it does have a weird undertone again. I don't know what it is about some of these waxes in this specific like sampler. It has a weird undertone to it, so I'm not sure. But that is all. My favorite ones are definitely Double Windsor, Aurora, and Pink Meadows. These three are ones that I would definitely repurchase again, without a doubt. The other ones I wouldn't get, but I really, really love these. These are very pretty ones. I feel like these would go really good together, like a masculine and a feminine perfume cologne. These would be really pretty. But that is all for my Plaid Stallion Candle Company sampler review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do get this sampler, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts on these scents are. If you've melted them, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts as well. I hope you find these reviews helpful. I try to make it as clearly as possible. Like I said, these are just my opinions. If you guys like any of these scents and I don't like them, I apologize, but everybody smells different, you know. Alrighty, I'm going to end this video here. I apologize that it's quite long, but I really want to get these reviews out for you, and I want them to be, like, accurate. So, they definitely are. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. If you love this video, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. Alrighty, bye.